She was evil, a murderer, cunning, corrupt, eliminated anyone that stood in her way. She had to be queen.
GIGI girls, Steph here.
Hi, it's Esther.
Okay, what an intro.
Yes, I'm intrigued about this person. I know that she is a woman.
She wants to be queen and I wouldn't want to be her friend or on her bad side.
No, not at all. Girls, today we're going to talk about an evil queen. This is the month of
Queen's Month.
Yes, so we're going to be talking about
Queen Athaliah.
I don't know if you girls have ever heard of her or know who she is, but I think today's story is really going to put her in
an interesting light, a new perspective. You'll get to know her
You'll
really
get to know her. But
before we get into our story, we're going to be a little bit luxurious because it is Queen's Month. We're going to give you some beauty tips.
Yes, so bath time bliss. Today I have a really nice recipe that you can use for your bath. So let's get started. Back in the days of queens, they used to take time for themselves. It was part of the beauty treatment. So they would have things like herbal garden baths or Cleopatra's milk bath or bubble bath, or they could even have bath bombs. Today I'm sharing one on a herbal distress bath because we all go through stress. So this is one that you can do over the weekend, which is going to be soothing for your body and you're going to feel revived and renewed. For the herbal distress bath, you need the following: 4 tablespoons of dried lavender, 4 tablespoons of dried lemon balm, and 2 tablespoons of dried mint. Now, what to do? Number 1. Put all your dry ingredients in a bowl and mix them well thoroughly. Number 2. Fill your bath with warm water. Number 3. Slowly add all the ingredients to the bathtub and give it a little mix. If you don't like all those dried herbs floating in your bathtub, you can put everything you mixed into a little cotton bag or a handkerchief or a stocking. Tie a little knot at the top and throw it into your bathtub. Number 4. Get in the bath and it's time to relax. You can put soft music, light a candle, and just have some time where you can replenish your soul. Treat yourself like a queen. You deserve it.
Oh, that sounds really nice. I'd love to pamper myself like a queen. That recipe today came from our friend Yana Melt. So thank you so much for that. We are definitely going to use it. So girls, enjoy it and make sure that if you want to read the recipe or copy it, just go on our blog and you will see it there. Now let's get into our story. Beyond evil. I grab onto the cold walls of the palace as another dizzy spell takes over. Catching my balance and leaning my head against the hard surface, my body trembles and a wave of nausea and shaking overwhelms me. I want to hurry to save them all, do something. But my body won't respond, and I know my efforts would be pointless. It's too late. The nightmare has already descended upon us. I can feel evil swirling in every corner of the palace. The eerie silence, momentary after the horrors of the morning, envelopes me like a fog. I slump to the marble tiles again. All of the children, gone. Carnage. They'll no longer fill the hallways with their laughter and the sound of their running feet. Their chubby little arms will no longer circle my waist. The fragrant warmth after bath time will no longer fill my heart with love. Images of when I first arrived at the palace swirl through my mind. I was petrified, naive, missing my mum and the comfort of my own family. I remember seeing the impressive marble floors, the soaring pillars, gold ornaments shimmering in the sunlight. Then I'd see her. A beautiful, bejeweled creature with full crimson lips and thick black kohl outlining her eyes. Instinctively, I'd shrink back, my stomach flipping over with fear. I knew, even at such a young age, that there was something sinister about her. In time, I discovered that Queen Athaliah was truly a woman nobody messed with. She didn't tolerate nonsense and solved every problem with the executor's axe. Every morning when I woke up early to pray, she was already singing and burning incense to Baal in the garden. She came alive as she worshipped this god, but she was wicked, just as her parents, King Ahab and Queen Jezebel, had been. Iniquity flowed through the veins of her and her family like blood. Now I'm defeated, powerless. How can I, a mere slave, stop this murderous woman? My heart freezes. I hear running, a shout, a shrill cry. Silence. My empty stomach heaves pure bile onto the tiles beside me, and I lean for a moment on both arms, then lift a shaky hand to wipe my face. Another heir to the throne, gone. An agonized wail threatens to rush from my body. No one can stop this power-hungry woman. No one can stand in her way. After Athaliah's husband had died, her son Ahaziah became king. She had the real power while he was still young and revelled in it. She taught him many things he'd learned from her father Ahab, and I'd heard them plotting and laughing together. An iron woman. No one and nothing else moved her but her son. When he suddenly died, she shed not a tear, but a strange resolve seemed to overtake her. A thought suddenly hits me. Maybe there's still one? I get to my feet, lean into the pillar for a moment, and orientate myself, then make for the north wing. Baby Joash's nursery is in a different part of the palace to the other children. Maybe him. Speed, I must get there. Through my tears, I see the staircase. A few deep gulps of air steadies my heartbeat and I start my ascent. How power can send a person over the edge. According to tradition, the queen should pass on her power to her grandsons, but she's slaughtering them. Her own flesh and blood, every male in her way, dead. Maybe this one left. Beautiful baby Joash. I have to save him. Lifting the long skirt of my dress, I run. Never have these stairs felt so eternal. Finally at the top, I pause and hear a faint rustling in the apartment along the hall. No! A hooded figure runs in the opposite direction and I hear a soft gurgle of a baby. They have him! My heart convulses, I can't breathe. Seconds too late, now he will die like all the others. A furious stomping comes from behind me and soldiers push me out of the way before bursting into Joash's nursery. What are they looking for? Hasn't the queen just taken the baby?
He's gone!
They shout obscenities and run back out. As the realization hits me, my blood starts to flow again. Renewed hope surges through my body. The baby's alive! But who was that hooded person? Who'd be brave enough to defy the queen?
The story of Queen Athaliah is fascinating, and you can read about her parents, King Ahab and Queen Jezebel, in 1 Kings 16, verse 29 to 34. This will tell you a lot about her heritage of evil and of that hate she has in her heart. You can also read her story in 2 Kings 11, from 1 to 21. So what we'd like you to do now is draw in your books a column, you could say.
Yeah, with two sides.
So in one side, you're going to put bad qualities, and on the next side, you're going to put good qualities.
But the good qualities are not going to be Athaliah's. They're going to be about the second queen we're going to talk about next time. So make sure you leave that blank so we can compare these two queens.
The two qualities.
And the huge difference that they have, I suppose.
So on that one, if you read the Bible or listen to the story, we'd like you to write down all the bad qualities that you can find on this queen.
So girls, make sure you go to 2 Kings 11, like Esther said, and read it because you will discover who it was that actually saved this baby Joash.
So your homework this week is for you to investigate who this person is. Is it a man or is it a woman?
And make sure you go and check out our blog, gigigirlstories.com, because we'll have the story there, plus a picture of Queen Athaliah, how I would imagine her.
Yes, that's right. Well, we hope you enjoy it. We hope that you can learn something interesting from the Bible.
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy Queen's Month and make sure you stay tuned for the next Queen. So that'll be next time on the next podcast.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a great rest of the weekend.
See you later. Happy listening.
Bye.
Bye. You're listening to Lauren Daigle. I Am Yours.
I see your fingerprint